Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Satisfactory. In the last episode we sorted out some more power. I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to stretch it to the end of the game. I don't know if I will be able to. There's some very expensive machines coming up, but for now we're looking pretty good. The objective of today: get those last two space elevator parts done and set up and maybe complete phase 4. A lot to do, so let's get stuck in. Alright, I've set up another drone port. It is fueled, and this will be for the modular engines, which I'm making way over on that side. I've already put a drone port down there, so all I really need to do is drop a drone in here, pop that in there, go to the destination, which will be the mod engine pickup, and hopefully... Why is there no fuel coming into this one? Let's figure that out. There's definitely fuel going into the fueling port. Oh, I haven't powered it up. That's right. There we go. That should get things going. Nope. Oh, there we go. The fuel's coming in. Good. So once that is sorted out with fuel, that's going to go and pitch the modular engines because we need them for the next assembly part. And they will come through underneath and they will go onto this belt, which will feed all the way over to this end. Now, this thermal propulsion rocket is probably the most complex component in the game, just because of the items that it needs. So let me drop down a manufacturer so we can have a look at it. I hope it's built in a manufacturer. Yeah, there it is. Thermal propulsion rocket, modular engines, turbo motors, cooling systems, fused modular frames. It's a lot of stuff, most of which we are creating right here. So that's nice. I may have to go up because it's starting to get a bit full and I can't really go any further over this way. So I think that's what I will do. Right, so we have turbo motors right here. We have cooling systems coming in on a belt over here. And we have the fused modular frames right next to the turbo motors. So everything is like right here. And we are also then bringing the engines in, the modular engines, over on this belt. So I think I could probably build up above this lot, but it's these power lines. Oh my word. Again, I might have to go up in this direction and backwards, because on the other side of that is where I want to do the next build. All right, let's get rid of this. I wonder if that's going to be enough. 4 frames up. Well, seems to be doing okay, not clipping with anything. Right, some stairs up to the top, and then we can expand this platform, and we will go over in this area for this. But we'll extend this platform anyway. Right, we actually don't need a lot of space for this because it's only one manufacturer, so we should be good. Right, so I'm gonna put this over there. Let's see, I've got space. Maybe bring this forward just one. Actually, I'm gonna leave it back there. We've got enough space because this is gonna be one machine. And I'm going to put floor holes in for each of them. All of them are coming in from the bottom. And conveyor lifts. Okay, good. We're not clashing too much with stuff downstairs. I am going to put a splitter in over here. I have no idea how that's going to work out. Let's see if that actually snaps. That would be amazing. I don't think so. But if I put a belt in there... Ah, yes, the belt won't connect. Alright, so this one is going to feed somewhere else. Alright, we do need to split off this line. So I'm going to delete this and I'll put a splitter. There will be 2 places where I'm going to need these today. Alright, so that can continue to go into the box. No, actually, hang on. Oh, the aluminum casings are struggling. I'm not actually going to split off here. I'm going to bring it out of the output. But I also seem to be having a problem with aluminium casings right now. So I'm going to need to investigate what's going on there. Alright, so that's the fused modular frame split off. I need to do the same thing on the supercomputer side. Rather come in from this side than from the other side. Alright, so there are the modular engines. These are the cooling systems. These are the turbo motors. And those are the fused modular frames. So they're all up to level. Now I have to just dodge this poorly placed staircase. That one over there. This one over there, that one there, and this one facing that way. That can go there. Fused modular frames in there. This belt can come through to there. That was neater than I expected. And then this one around there. And I believe that is everything. Now I just have to get some power up here. Right, power pole there, and just plug it in, and let's see how this goes. Yeah, we're starting to make them. Just like that. It was just that easy. Alright, well, let's put it into a box. Now, I don't think we're going to need many, but I'm going to put it into a big box anyway, and then we wait to see the first one come out. It is very slow, one per minute, but I think that's all we need. And here they come. My first thermal propulsion rockets on the belt. That is absolutely wonderful. And we need 250 of them, so they're going to take some time. 2 came out at the same time. Why is that? Oh, because, yeah, they come out 2 at a time, but once every 2 minutes. Right, while those build up, we can move on to the next thing. But before I do that, I just need to see what's happening with my aluminium casings. That is not right. Oh, wow, my whole aluminium facility is basically shut down. What the heck is going on? These are all going out. They are working. They are being smelted into ingots. The ingots are here. They don't seem to be... Oh, there's a lot of them running out to the sink. Okay, this has got to be something simple that I'm not seeing. Ingots are coming into these machines. They're here. They're just sitting on the belts though. Nothing coming out. That is so weird. Oh, I see what's happened. Oh no, I see what's happened. There's stuff stuck on these lines that shouldn't be here. How did that get in there? Yeah, this is the joys of complicated belting. I put an overflow line somehow into the ingot line. Alright, well give me a moment. I think I need to figure out what I have done. It can't be that bad, although it looks pretty bad at the moment. You see there. Yeah, you see, that shouldn't be there. And that's coming from there, which is coming in from here. Okay, that comes in there. Those are coming in from there, which are... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I found my problem. This shouldn't be any. This should be aluminium ingots only, because this is the sink line. It's coming through and it's bringing all the stuff that I'm not using through. All right, I think I figured it out. It was just the smart splitter. So now I have to go and clear some belts off. All right, I think that is clear now. So I'll just reconnect these machines. Yep, it's feeding in. That's feeding in. Okay, good. I don't see any issues on the belt. And then I think I just need to do that for the L-clad sheeting as well. Wow, that was silly. Okay, well, anyway, that should get production moving again. Good. I think I've got this working again as well, so that is a good thing. Remove the flush conveyor. Oh, that should get things moving again on that side. We weren't short. The only thing it was feeding into that was really critical over on that side was, I think, the fused modular frames. But yeah, we did have some, so that's no problem. So on to the next project then, and that is the nuclear pasta. Now, the thermal propulsion rockets, they were complicated because of the stuff that goes into them. Nuclear pasta is complicated because I don't have anything set up for them, except for the fused modular frames, which we're going to have to sort out. But let's pop up and have a look at recipes. So nuclear pasta, that needs pressure conversion cubes and a whole lot of copper powder. A whole lot. Let's look at the pressure conversion cubes first. That needs the fused modular frames and radio control units. No problem. We have those close by enough. We can make those. We only need to make 1 per minute, I think, because as far as I can tell, that's all that it's used in, unless there's stuff coming. So yeah, this is uncharted territory for me. I don't know what comes after this. Anyway, so we make the pressure conversion cube. That goes into the nuclear pasta with copper powder. Copper powder requires copper ingots, and it takes 300 copper ingots to make 50 copper powder. Now, for us to make 1 nuclear pasta, we need 200 copper powder. So I think what I'm going to do for a start, because 100 per minute, I'm going to make half. I'm going to make this exact recipe, 1 machine, just to make half, because that will cost 600 ingots. 600 ingots is a heck of a lot, but there is a alternate recipe that can help us there, and that is this one, the copper alloy ingot. We make it in the foundry. It takes 50 copper, 50 iron, and pushes out 100 ingots. So we could get away with 6 foundries to do that. Now, I may have to do this setup again later on, but that's fine. I'm doing this for a purpose, so if we have to do it again, no problem. So let's get going with the iron and copper. I have already upgraded the iron mine and the copper mine to give us an extra 300 at least. So all I have to do is build a platform down in that area, make the stuff and bring it up here, and we'll do that first because that's going to be the longer process, and then we can get into the pressure conversion cubes and then the nuclear pasta, which is actually made in a particle accelerator. So we'll see that. So if we head over this way, you will notice there's a platform over here, which is quite convenient. I might have to fix up some cables at some point. There are belts, copper, the bottom iron belt is the one we will be using, and then that copper belt over there we'll be using. I have upgraded to Mark 5s in most cases. Wait, hang on, that's a Mark 4. Why is that a Mark 4? Is that a Mark 5? Yeah, that's Mark 5. Okay, now we've upgraded the iron belt to Mark 5. It's strange that I forgot that. Oh, you know what? Was the bottom one. I think I upgraded the top one. Anyway, that doesn't matter. We can sort that out. So we need to make copper powder, and we need 600 of it. So I made a blueprint, and it is 2 foundries to the right, and that means that the inputs... Oh gosh, I've done it the wrong way around. Never mind. We'll just switch this around because it doesn't really matter. And let's get some positioning going. So that's approximately where I want it. Center it over there. It's on the edge over here. That's where I want it. Cool. And then I'll just do that 2 more times. And I'll just go through how it works. Get my hover pack on so I can see what I'm doing. And that is the last. So what I've got here is the inputs come in from this side. And they scoot through on the lowest belt and the next belt up. And they feed in very simply. The outputs are coming out in the same place, and those are coming over the top of the foundry. This is, I think, the only machine you can do it with because there's this lower part, and also the output for the foundry is not centered. So yeah, just scooch it over and make another belt up at the top to then connect out on the same side that you're putting in. Anyway, so all I really have to do now is connect belts. So the output belt is getting Mark 5. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to upgrade all of them to Mark 5. I've got Mark 3s coming over the top, so that'll handle the outputs of these machines, which if I have a look at the recipe, alternate copper alloy ingot, 50 copper, 50 iron, no problem there. It'll put out 100 ingots. I'm going to run through and paste all the recipes in. And then I need to split off some belts over here. I think the copper can come in the top, iron at the bottom. That one's good over there, and that one works over there. And then we'll bring the belts in like that and like that. Ooh, yeah, I didn't see that one coming. That was a bit of a mistake. Don't have enough space. Oh, actually I do. I'm going to bring that over, and this is going to block my input, so this is going to have to drop. I'm going to have to bring it down to there, and then raise it up just like that. All right, good. And then we have an output. So once this belt is full, I can then do something with the output. And let's see what we need to do with our output. We need to go into constructors. Let's expand that. So 300. Wow. Constructor taking in 300 and putting out 50. So I'm going to need 2 constructors. That's pretty easy. All right. I don't need 4 of them, but I've got a blueprint, so I'm going to use it. And let's hold that there and see how that looks. Okay. So this line is going to come into here. So let's move that over just to line up with that, and it is slightly offline, so I can just, yeah, that'll be easy to do. And maybe I can just bring these a little closer together. Don't need them that far apart. We'll make this a little compact. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'll just remove the last 2 because I don't need them right now. All right, I've already started preparing a platform to do something with it up top. That means I need to connect these 2 together. Let's check out the recipe over here first. Copper powder, 300 in, 50 out. Mark 5 conveyor lift there, and let's see if this works. It does. Works pretty nicely. And we'll just upgrade that belt as well. And those two as well, because it is taking in quite a bit. What the heck? Go Mark 5 everywhere. And then this needs to come up. I hope I got that line right. Oh, I did. Okay, so that's going to put the copper ingots out, and wow, I need to rearrange my power pylons. So now to get this production going, all I really need to do is plug things in. I will bring a... Where's my power poles over here? Bring a power pole into there and another one into there. We'll connect that one into here. Make sure that these are all connected together. Right, these are all connected together. I'll give this a chance. Oh wow, the ingot's already out. That was fast. And plug those in. Make sure that the recipe is pasted. It is working. There they come. Okay, good. We have the copper powder. Now it's quite far away from this area, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna remove my transport belts if they get in the way. Right, let's have a look at this. We need one manufacturer, I believe. So the manufacturer will be here, and this... Oh wait, hang on a second. It's not a manufacturer. One moment. It's an assembler, isn't it? That is what makes the... Oh, there it is, the pressure conversion cube. Excellent. Pressure conversion cube there needs the fuse modular frame, radio control units. Radio control units I'm making right next to it. So I can grab a line. I'm going to have to split off because I am using it somewhere else. So we can just pop a splitter over, oh, here-ish somewhere. And then I'm going to take that underneath. Keep it cleanish. Right. And I don't need many, so what the heck, Mark 1. Reverse direction, and we're in. Okay, so that is the one component. The other component is this one. And I think I already have a splitter in over here, which I can use. And hopefully I'm not going to be encroaching on other things downstairs. Oh yeah, I might be. We're over the railway station again. Yeah, there are things here that I will have to dodge. There is... Yeah, I need to get over there somewhere, and I am coming out over here. So I'll just run belts carefully and then do a shimmy underneath over here where I need to. And then there's that one that also needs to go that way. All right, let's set up the inputs for the assembler so I know where I'm supposed to be going. So there and there. And then this needs to be reversed in there and in there. All right, so the one's not too bad. It's over here. So we'll grab that, send it that way, put that in that way. Right, let's change that direction. Grab a belt. We'll bring it to here and shimmy it in. Good, that one's sorted. This one's a little more tricky because I've got to get past the station and then do another little lift. So we'll pop that in there. We'll grab a lift, put it in, go under, and then put that in there to go that way. And then that one can point in like that. Bring this around and plug that in. And I think, with any luck, those should be working. But that one isn't. So what's going on? Have I got the wrong floor hole or something? Let's plug that one in again and see what happens. Okay, a weird thing happening here. Have I misplaced the one at the bottom because I did it from a distance? It's possible. Okay, so that's in. Let's connect that belt back up. Oh no, it's not working. Alright, we'll try something. Oh, you know what it could be? It could be because I eyeballed this one. It's not exactly lining up. So if I take it a couple out, grab that, reverse it, put it like that, grab a belt. Okay, that's looking better. Yeah, sometimes if you don't have things in a straight line, they don't work very well. And put that in, and oh, there we go. It immediately starts coming through. So if I plug this machine in, we should start getting the pressure conversion cubes. And I'm going to run those through a storage. Not a big one, just a little one. Because I think we're going to be using them quite a bit. Let's plug it in, and yeah, we already have stuff in the machine. We're making one pressure conversion cube per minute, and I suppose we can hang around and see what it looks like when it comes out. And there it is. Pressure conversion cube. As easy as that. Right. Now, the thing that's making me the most nervous, because I'm worried about power, always worried about power, is the nuclear pasta. We have all the components. Particle accelerator is huge. The output is on that side, the inputs are on this side. Let's turn it around. Actually, I'm going to turn it back. Right, let's go and have a look at this thing. We have the space on this side. That's fine. This can run back out and to there. That is centered. That is centered. I don't need a fluid for this one, so no worries. We have enough space to bring a belt out here and storage over here. So, yep, this looks like it's going to be the spot. Build. This is a rather large machine. Now, if you thought the manufacturer was large, there's the manufacturer. This is the particle accelerator. Now, let's go and have a look at the recipe. Nuclear pasta is what we need. 100 copper powder per minute. Half a pressure cube gives half a nuclear pasta. And that's all I'm going to do with this one. And if you look at the power, the range is from 500 to 1500 megawatts. It's pretty big. So we get this input, and I'm just going to take it along the top, take it through there, and run it straight in to this input. And then all I need to do is bring that copper powder over from that side, and it's going to need to come to the end of this line and then come up. I think this is going to probably come through the floor. So let me put a floor hole down. And I'll just put a Mark 5 belt, turn it around so it goes in. Okay, hopefully that's not too far away. That's fine. And then bring our copper powder all the way through. And I'm going to hit a wall over here, so this is where I'll bring it up. Mark 5 to come out over there and go up to that level. I've just extended this floor so I could see the correct height. Bring this one in. Extend the belt into the lift. Lift goes up to there. Belt is going to come through. You know what? I'm going to cover this. We're going to use the space at some point, I think. I'm going to bring this belt. Ooh, okay. So let's put this one in and place it that way. Now this is right over the station again, so let's see how close we can get without failing. And put that in to there. And it actually works. Right. I think we have everything to make our nuclear pasta. These are still moving. Yep. We just need power over here. So bring a power line through. That looks good right there. And we will plug it in and watch the magic happen. Let's see. It's starting to fill up. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's moving. This is quite an amazing animation to watch. So I'm going to kind of let it run. This is pretty cool. And our power is still up, so that's good. That's amazing. There we go. And it's almost done. And there it is. Pretty cool indeed. Alright, well, that means that we're going to have some stuff to take out, so let's put a storage in. It's already doing its thing again. It's doing its thing, so let's see. It should be coming out soon. And it's very, very loud. And there you go. Our first nuclear pasta. That is pretty amazing. Alright, good. How much power is this using? Alright, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not something that you want to put sloops in because it'll be 4 times whatever this is going to reach. Okay, so the recipe takes it up to just about 1,000 megawatts. Oh, a bit more. Yeah, it looks like it's going quite fast. So you imagine if it goes up to 1,500 megawatts. Crazy. Alright, well, now all we have to do is wait a few hours for this to happen. In the meantime, what I will do is start doing a little bit of refining here and there and, you know, fiddling around with the factory and having coffee. But I have to say, this is pretty amazing. It appears that we have not quite got to using the rocket fuel in the drones yet. We're still getting rid of all this that was in here. Well, here's an interesting piece of information. If you're making an item at a rate of 0.5 per minute, and you need 100 of them, it takes 3.5 hours. That is a long time. Anyway, I do believe I have what I need. So let's head back to the hub. I moved my space elevator. Okay. Back we go then. Right, here we are. Let's see if we can do this thing. The propulsion rockets, thermal propulsion rockets are in. We have them. There's the 100 nuclear pasta. That's in. Let's do this thing.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation. That was a joke. Anyway,
got
you're
it.
familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well. Some work is just better suited for machines. Phase 5 contains technology the human brain cannot comprehend, so just trust in me and fix-it policy and everything will go as planned. Answering all your questions will take time we simply do not have. Everything is going to be just fine, so long as you do your job. We've come this far together after all, haven't we? Anyway, you know what to do. Just don't forget to keep producing previous project parts, and plan ahead when setting up new production lines, and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment.
Okay, cool. So that means we can just send it. Let's watch this happen.
Phase 4 of project assembly completed. If style was measured in my performance reports, yours would be something special. Regardless, saving the day is within our grasp. Do not lose focus now. You must understand the weight on your shoulders, but you are not alone. I am here, and I know exactly what's at stake. This goes beyond Earth. Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might think I am exaggerating. Perhaps you will understand once you finish project assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work.
That is done. We are in phase 5. That is looking impressive. So I've already spent way too many hours on this episode. We're not going to go to the hub. We will have a look at the hub in the next episode, and we will see all the new stuff in phase 5. I do see nuclear pasta is there, so that's another 33 hours to get 1,000 more nuclear pasta, but that's fun because we've got all sorts of other things to build as well. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts on the playthrough so far, and there's anything that you might have done differently. I'm probably going to regret a few of my decisions because going into phase 5 is brand new territory for me, but it should be fun. So thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for all of your support. And until next time, cheers.